I'm Véronique Costi, and I'm here with Courtney Taylor from the Dandy Warhols. Hello.
How you doing?
I'm fine. And you?
Good.
So I'm a mix between thrilled, nervous. I could faint. Please catch me in case, because
I will.
thank you. The Dandy Warhols are one of my favorite bands.
Awesome.
And I don't know, if a fortune teller 15 years ago had told me, okay, you will be interviewing the Dandy Warhols, I would have been like, yeah, whatever. Can I have my money back? So is there anything in your life that had the same impact? Something that you could never imagine that became reality, actually?
Oh, yeah, of course. When we played Glastonbury in maybe 2000 or 2001, we got off stage, and as we were walking off stage, David Bowie and his whole band was kind of coming at us. And oh, Courtney, and his hand coming out, Courtney, and huge teeth, and David Bowie. I was like,
that's amazing.
Crazy. And yeah, that was pretty amazing. And then a couple of years later, we got invited. He asked us, well, we ended up hanging out a lot, and we would hang out when we were in New York City because he lived there and he had a studio there. So we would fart around, and he and Philip Glass had a studio, so we'd go hang out there. And he just really liked us, and so we were buddies for several years. We ended up being the last band to tour Europe and play Wembley Stadium with him, and
wow.
And we're the only band he's ever asked to come on stage during a Bowie concert and play with him.
Wow, really?
Ever, yeah. I'm the last living human who's ever walked on stage during a Bowie concert and sang with David.
I would like to be you right now.
I would like to be me back then, over and over in a loop, still doing it. It was pretty amazing. And also his band is so good. It was like going from a cool old car to a really high-tech car and being a great driver. So it was,
amazing.
I could get lost in that thought. Okay, back to Earth. Hi.
Yeah. And then, I can imagine a kind of shock. Well, talking about your music, during the last years, maybe decade, you guys, to me, changed from alternative rock with popish sounds to dark wave, psychedelia. Your music right now reminds me to Bauhaus, or even the genre of David Lynch album, Crazy Clown Time. So, was it a natural evolution, or was it planned?
Oh yeah, we can't. We're not put together enough to plan kind of more than what we're, on a daily basis, and when we need other people to book our tours for us. We actually tried to run a record label, and that was when we really found out that we cannot plan. We're just not put together enough. So yeah, I mean, what we are certainly musically is just we've always owned our own studio, so we
cool.
We're constantly recording. We don't go into the studio to make a record. We are always recording, and then at some point we go, if we stop here and take all these songs and finish them, that's enough for a record, and that's a good document of our last 2 or 3 years, and that's how we go about it.
I love it. It's more natural, more rock.
Absolutely, just it's part of what we are.
Yeah, I believe that. So I read around the internet on your bio that throughout Portland, early on your career, your concerts were fulfilled with nudity, and you don't do that anymore. I'm very disappointed.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, we used to be, young and smoking hot, and so I think young, hot people just want to get naked a lot.
Yes,
anyway, you always want to.
I agree.
Get naked, and if there's a hot tub or a pool or anything, the beach. So as you get older and you're less hot, you look good in clothes.
Okay, but tonight, no nudity. Don't make me sad.
I don't think so. I hope not.
I can do it for you.
All right. It's a job. You're younger and hotter.
I hope they won't arrest me.
It is your job. It is now
Okay,
your
yeah.
job.
Okay, thank you. I
Hired.
am allowed by the Dandy Warhols, right?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
So, a gossip question you may not like at all.
Okay.
I read that you have a love-hate relationship with the Brian Jonestown massacre.
No, I mean, those guys. It's really just Anton is the band. All the guys that were in the band before, they're long gone. I think almost all of them. Maybe Joel still plays sometimes, but Anton brings his family down to the gigs, and we hang out when we're in Berlin, or we hang out when we're in Portland, and I mean, we're old friends. Like we've been around forever. We kind of had to play a part in the movie to make it a movie. At least the filmmaker thought we needed to act like we had this big battle, but we weren't really aware of it until we saw the movie, that was what it was supposed to be. So I think that's just one filmmaker's idea of a way to make a movie interesting, which really wasn't necessary because Anton was so out of control during those days that he made the movie unbelievable. It was amazing. He was out of control.
At the Sundance Film Festival.
Yeah, won a lot of awards and shit. It's now the highest grossing rock documentary of all time. And it's not even a real documentary, really. It's kind of half documentary.
But that's cool. That's cool. So, as I said before, your new album sounds very dark, but always with ironical, cynical lyrics, which is your trademark, basically, for me.
Right.
Would you like to tell us something behind the scenes about this album, please?
Well, it's the least amount of songs I've ever written on a record. I wrote about half of it. Okay. And that's, it's my favorite record that we've ever made, and it might be my favorite record ever made.
Okay.
But I think that is because it's less me, and so it feels like a deeper project since Fathead and Zia contributed quite a lot.
I love the intro of Fred and Ginger.
Oh,
I love it. And Motor City Steel.
Right.
Very, stripper sound. I love it.
Striptastic.
I'm sorry for this interview. I probably get fired, but whatever. So many of your songs have been used for commercials, TV shows. How do you feel when you're watching a movie and then comes your song?
Oh, I love it. I absolutely love it. So fun.
Is it strange? Is it like douchebags? This is my fucking songs, or just like?
No, I guess not. I mean, I would say in general we have about the highest average IQ fan base of any band I've ever seen or played with or gone to see. So I don't know that people really like my music that are the kind of person I don't like.
Okay.
Because our music is very personal, so I think it ends up really only attracting people that I generally relate to.
Yeah, but your fans are very cool. Out of Mind, I love them. I'm one of them, so.
Right, so
you should.
do.
I don't know. You should be worried about that. I don't if it's a compliment. I don't know.
Yeah, I like it.
Oh, thank you. So, as our website is called Lost in Groove,
okay.
Which is the last time you really felt lost in groove, like super high, stoned, super silly, or something like that?
Last night at our gig.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, pretty much that's what music does for me. And
really.
And if it doesn't do that for me, I don't listen to it. I'd rather have silence.
Yeah,
or just
I
whatever
agree.
The sound's going on. Yeah, music isn't a nice thing to have on for me. I take it too seriously for that. We should probably go because they've got a sound check.
I'm so sorry. So thank you so much for your time.
It
has been amazing.
Cool.
And from
Ciao,
Véronique
ciao.
of Lost in Groove, that's it for the moment. Ciao, ciao.
Alrighty. Okay.
Thank you.
We're done. Thanks. Sorry about that, you guys.
Potete ricominciare. Grazie.